be with us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Altuve. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And foul ball. Pitch misses there, and a count 1-2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Got him, and that's the first out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
One out, base is empty. The shortstop takes a ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Bregman whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Marcell Ozuna at the plate and takes high there. Ozuna, a former All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and they traded for him earlier this year. Just missed. Outside low, ball 3. Manny Machado on deck for the Yankees. That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
And now it's Manny Machado. First offering, and it just misses.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Just missed.
2-1.
Now one fouled off, 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heat. The Yankees nothing, Rangers coming to bat. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. First pitch misses. Chourio with a homer in his last game. Right down to shoot, and the count even at 1.
But when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
And that's a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Next to hit, Jose Tena. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to third. Over to Altuve. How about that double play?
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. It's a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So up next, Seiya Suzuki. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Just off the inside corner. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Higashioka collects, fires to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. So the Rangers are kept quiet in the first. Inning number 2 from Arlington coming up with no score. 4th game of the ALCS. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. Ryan Weathers will get back to work. And that misses. And it's 1-0. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere. Judge comes up empty there.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Kind of just punts it out there the other way. Didn't hit it real hard, but he got just enough of it to dunk it behind the infield. And I tell you what, you'll take those every day you can get them.
Yasmani Grandal stands in now, looks at that one inside. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. In the air, right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 7, the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Kyle Higashioka. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Just missed. Two outs. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Second inning here. No score. Towards first. Oh, great stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied 0-0. We head to the bottom of the second, and here is Alex Bregman. Evolved back to work. Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Higashioka up with it. To first, gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The third baseman.
Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Just off the outside edge. Evaldi, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a slider. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 2-0. And another ball. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first with one gone. Here's the speedy catcher, JT Realmuto. But it's wide of the bag and gets away. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played two full, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Josh Bell. That's outside. And that is ball one. Bell launched a homer in his most recent game. Line drive. Chorio makes the grab, one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Jose.
Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for New York, Jose Altuve. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball gets the corner at the knees.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Weathers fires. Ripped to short. Sends it across the first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Top of the third, no score. Ball one there. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Back in Arlington, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Foul ball there.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Ozuna ranging after it. And there's one away.
Batting eighth, the first baseman,
Christian Encarnacion Strand stepping in for the Rangers. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Slice to right. And that's a fair ball.
All over that one right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now it's going to be Emmanuel Rodriguez. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Encarnacion Strand over at first with one away.
Yeah.
This one in the dirt.
0-2.
To second, and he's out.
Kind of a tough read for the base runner right there. You're usually trying to be aggressive on balls in the dirt, trying to get in the scoring position. But if it doesn't get away very far, or you can't tell how far it is, most catchers are going to get to it and throw you out at the base. And right there, excellent job by the catcher. He helps out his pitcher big time.
Just off the outside corner, and that's ball one. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Globe Life Field. Start of the fourth. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Inside. 1-0. Strike on the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now Machado up here. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Right through there for a strike. Machado, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner. Over 1,000 runs batted in his career. A former first-round pick back in 2010. Strike 2.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
hammered. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel,
Now
trusted his
the right
hands.
fielder.
Nice job of going the other way.
Judge.
Go-ahead run on base. Here's a big power threat. Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Out in front and foul to the left side. All tied up here in game 4 of the ALCS. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Judge waits. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Fourth inning underway, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
2 outs. Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Bottom 4, here's the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Rangers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a fastball clips the outside corner for a strike.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That one the other way. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop, Jose Tena.
So digging in, Jose Tena. He hit into a double play his first time up. And there's a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki. Two down, nobody on. Now 1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. 1, 2, 3, go to Rangers. Weathers back to work. In there at the knees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness, and that's one, Boog. You're going to see it.
Relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. Josh Bell at the plate now. 0 for 1 so far. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
There's the strike.
No, that's a ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
So the lineup flips over. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. Yankees draw first blood on a solo shot. 1-0 ball game. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that's a check swing and a ball in the dirt. Now 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And he gets Bregman. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Now batting, the third
Now
baseman,
it's Matt Chapman. He reached out a walk his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
1 down. So next to hit for Texas, JT Realmuto. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Chapman, the base runner at first with 1 out. That to right. Judge has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Rangers, the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
Drew Gilbert stepping in for the Rangers. Fly to left his first time. In there for strike 1. Swinging a foul out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Yankees 1 and the Rangers nothing. 4th game of the ALCS. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Right through there for a strike. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Garrett Clevenger, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Quijada getting cranked up as well. And that one misses up and in. And it's 1-1. And that's a strike. Up and in, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He is struck out, and he is walked. Just missed. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game 4 of the ALCS. A little bit high, and the count is 2-0.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Just off the outside edge, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And ball 4 to aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, no outs. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado, 1 for 2.
Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Be right. 1-1.
And a count 1-2. And downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 5 zip. That's their third. Taking over on the mound for the Rangers, Kumar Rocker. He's into the game with the bases empty. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And that's off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chapman makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now that the catcher, Kyle Higashioka.
Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Next pitch misses. Now 2-0. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos, and that's outside. Hit on the ground to short. Tenna. And Castellanos is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Right side, hard hit. Handles, throws to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. They had the long ball working. And we're back. And now the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Encarnacion Strand.
Now a jump throw. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And now Emmanuel Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Rangers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Typically not easy to go deep to center field, but he almost did right there. Got a little help from the wind, just not enough.
Jackson Chourio stepping in for the Rangers. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And that one fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Tena. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. 1 left for Texas. They still find themselves down 6-0. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
The batter, the shortstop.
At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. 1 for 3. And there's the strike. Rocker goes 6 feet 5 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's the third, and it stays fair. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Marcell Ozuna. A couple of walks and a strikeout. That misses. Ball 1. First and second, no outs. Late here in game 4. And that drops in for a strike. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Manny Machado up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And ball 1. All loaded up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
One out, bases full. And there's a ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 3.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And Judge spoils that one.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up. He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 3 in this one. And that drops in for a strike.
If they don't pick up at least one run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least one run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
2 outs. That clips the zone. That's strike 2.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. They leave them loaded midway in inning number 7, and it's time. Pitch misses. 1-0.
They can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Not close with that one. 2-0. Just missed.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And there's the automatic.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
So man aboard, and now it's Alex Bregman. And first offering is fouled off.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This to third, and that eats him up. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody
now
out.
batting, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Here's Matt Chapman. The walk, and he's also singled. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Check swing, and he went strike 1. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Now batting,
just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dived to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Here comes Real Muto. That clips a corner.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. He can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, one out. And that is downstairs. And the count is 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, the center
And the batter now, Drew Gilbert. And that misses. And that's ball one. And that's in for a strike. Suzuki on third. Chapman on at first with two down. The 1-1 is fouled off. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Missing inside, ball two.
2-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. In the air, center field, Castellanos. And that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. And next for New York, Kyle Higashioka, looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Rocker back to work. On the ground to third. Slings it across. One up, one down. So up next, Nick Castellanos.
The center fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First offering, and it just misses. This to third. In plenty of time to first, and Castellanos is out. Two down, base is empty. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. Out to center. Gilbert gets under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And next is the designated hitter, Emmanuel Rodriguez. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, one away here in game 4 of the ALCS.
1-1.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Luis Garcia, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Alexander getting loose as well. Next offering misses down and away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That missed by a lot, and the count's full. Cut on and missed, struck him out at 98. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. So 2 down now, and here is Jackson Chourio. Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Ball.
Right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw comes in too late, and the speedy runner is on at first. Jose Tena will hit next. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. This one in the air. Higashioka under this one. And that is that. Back in Arlington, here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. JT Brubaker preparing to come on if needed. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
Ball.
The Yankees up big in this one late here in game 4. That one ripped way back there, and that one's gone. Now the left fielder, Marcell Ozuna. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called 3rd strike.
And Manny gets a piece. 0-1 now. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 7-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Seiya Suzuki.
Alexander.
The other way. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know he didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Machado throws to first in time. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And that's in there for strike 1. Ball 1 there.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Alexander is just 1 strike away. Outside. And the count is filled up. Got him, and that's the ball game. Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout.